Hi guys, this is the second part of the playthrough demo, as we were just doing the last bits of the swarm rules. So with the swarm cards, we've already put in the Rafflesia. Now the last thing we need to do after that is, well actually this first thing, so advance the swarm tracker. So this swarm tracker will have to go 1 after we pull this card, and the dread tracker will pull into 1. So obviously looking at that, so the next turn you still need to draw 2 cards, but obviously if you get a third one, we'll be drawing 3 of these cards, which is not that good. It's bad. Now many ways to lose the game, obviously, like I mentioned before, if I've not. If that dread tracker move all the way to the end there, we lose the game. Now, if we run out of worry cards, we lose the game. Now, if your characters run out of health points, it's okay. You can still survive. By what happened is, if any of during the time of the game your character loses his or her entire health points, what you need to do is you need to discard all your hand and start off where you first started before and get back all your health points and your specials as well, which is this card. Now, without further ado, let's continue the game. So from memory, was it Mombatuk that drew the swarm card? Yep, I think it was. Or was it Sumina? I think it was Sumina. So we'll begin again. I think it's Mombatuk's turn now, because I think Sumina did draw the swarm card because she moved over there to pass the card. Now, since Mombatuk now has enough Swift cards, he can now pull engage in heroic combat by moving his character. No, oops, before that, after we've the swarm thing hasn't finished yet, because even though we draw the swarm and we put it back, now Sumina has to draw 2 more what do you call that? The monster cards for location card. So R3, there's one there. TM 3, which is Tambunan TM3, which is over here. Ooh. Okay, that's the end of Sumina's turn. Now it's Mombatuk's turn. Okay, now because I have, what I need to do now is, he would like to go and engage leader number 1 in heroic combat. So I'm going to takes my first turn by moving there 1, cash that in, which is not a turn. That's my now, if you're in a space and there's actually a Biawak over there, the Biawak does not attack you. No. If you are in a space which has a unique monster, which is the Rafflesia, now that character will attack you. So for the moment, the Biawak does do nothing to you. So you can totally ignore it, and you can immediately go into heroic combat. So by going to heroic combat, we've done that. So we first take the leader card, number 1. For argument's sake, we'll just put it here, and we're going to use the token. Now, all you got to do is use the dice to fight the Biawak leader. So, again, we use the dice matrix. So we just roll dice. I'll roll a 4. Using the dice matrix, look at that. 4 is 1 attack and 1 defend. And what you do in this case is, this is the Biawak leader's profile. It starts off with 3 attacks. So whatever, if you make 1 attack on him, he's going to attack you back. So we had 1 attack. So we just move our token over here. Now, at the same time, Mombatuk has something called specials. Every character has a special, which allows you in one action to roll 2 attacks. So what he's going to do so in his first action, he's actually going to roll 2 dice instead of 1. So we'll just deplete that to 5. So we're going to roll 2 dice instead. So the next dice, we roll a 2. So we roll a 4 and a 2. Technically, we roll a 4 and 2. So a 4 will give us... Oh, did I roll 2? I can't remember now. Well, let's just do it again. This is confusing. Okay, I roll a 4 and a 6. Using the special, I add an extra die. 4 and 6. So 4 and a 6. So in total, I have 1, 2, 3 attacks on him. So basically, what you do is 3 attacks means 1, 2, 3. You move that tracker along the line. Now, if I were to have in my hand a healing potion like Sumina, if I have that there, I would actually advance it one more time. But because I do not have a healing potion, it stops there. So I made 3 attacks on him by using 4 and 6. Now comes the tricky part. 4 and 6. Now 6, I don't have a defend. 4, I have 1 defend. Okay, which is pretty good. So the Biawak leader has 3 attacks on me. So if he has 3 attacks on me, I only have 1 defense, so 2 attacks penetrated my health. So which is why I drop my health to 2 more, so it becomes a 2. Okay, so that's what's going to happen because I got one defend off the 4. Now, because I have cards here, I can use this card. So instead of getting hit 2 times, I could actually play this defend card. So I don't get any injury at all. So what I do is I discard this defend this defend card. So he didn't make any attack on me at all. So that was my 2 actions. So for my 3rd action, I'm going to engage him in combat again. I'm going to take my 2 dice because I'm going to use 1 special. So that's now 4. And I'm going to attack. So I roll a 3 and a 4 this time. So 3 and a 4. Using the dice matrix, a 3 is 2 defend, which is not bad, and 1 attack. 4 is 2 attack and 1 defend. So basically 3 attacks and 3 defend. So I go 1, 2, 3 attacks. Oh, because I've got a defend card here, I made an extra attack, which is not bad. So now it's his turn to make his 3 attacks on me, basing on his profile. But because I've already rolled a 3 and a 4, which is I have 1, 2, 3 defend, it makes no hits on me. I'm fine. So that was my 3rd action. Now my last and final action. I am still going to use this special ability. 4 becomes a 3, so I get to use 2 dice. Again, I'm going to roll it. I roll a 2 and a 3. A 2 is 1 defend. A 3 is 2 defend and 1 attack. Oh. So 2 attacks on him. 1, 2. Because I do not have the sword symbol there, so I don't make an extra attack. So I only make those attacks. So 2 and 3. 2 and 3. 2 attacks. And then 2 and 3 has 3 defense. So I'm still okay. I'm good. So that's my 4th action done. So far I need to make 3 more hits on him and I would have won this heroic combat. So the next thing I need to do is I draw 2 more warrior cards. Ooh, healing. And let's give me a sword. Oh, another defend. Okay, not bad. And after that I need to draw 2 swarm cards. TM2. TM2 is Northern. And then K3, which is over here. Oh, K3. Now look at this. If there are 3 models already on the spot and a fourth one appears, this is what you consider what you call the overrun. So when you overrun, that dread tracker will move one time. Okay? And when you overrun, any link area to this tree will get an extra on 1 and 2, because this boat shed, which is K3, is linked to K1 and K2. So that was an overrun. You move your dread tracker over there. So there you go. That's actually a not good thing. So okay, that's the end of Mombatuk's turn. Now it's Sumina's turn. Now, because now Mombatuk is in heroic combat with leader 1, she could actually join in for combat as well. So she's going to move in as a 1 turn. So her second action, sorry, 1 action now, second action, she's going to attack by also spending 2 dice. So she's going to roll, so from 5, she's going to go into 4, and she's going to take her 2 attack dice, and she's going to roll it. And she rolls a double 2. Basing on the dice matrix, double 2 is, well, defend and attack. So basically 2 defend, 2 attack. So 2 attacks, 1, 2, oh, shy 1, because that's a special one. And then she gets to defend twice, so which means she gets attacked 3 times, she defends twice. She loses 1 health. So we'll just drop that down to 4. Obviously, she can use any of these. She can basically throw this one and not get hit at all. But we'll just do this for the moment. So, and then that's her 1 to her second action. Her third action, she's going to finish it. She's going to use her special again. So it's 3 now. So she's going to take 2 dice and she's going to roll it. Oh, by the way, if for example, if let's just say, for example, the tracker is up here, okay, and Sumina makes 1 to attack, and you know she has a shield, she take a shield, and she makes an extra attack. Now let's just say Mombatuk, the other character that's engaged in combat, has sword. At the end of all her attacks with the bonus, you can look at your allies' cards, and if you have a sword, that means you can advance the tracker 1 more, meaning he actually makes another extra attack, like a bonus attack. Okay, just that's one of the special abilities you can do by having a lot of these cards, these warrior cards. But that's how you do heroic combat. So for the moment, let's reset that. So Sumina's gonna do a final blow. So she needs to roll anything but double 1s. She rolls a 5 and a 4, which is enough to bring down the leader. 5 and a 4. That's 2 attacks. 1, 2, 3 attacks. He's gone. He makes his final attack or defense, so she still loses 1 health. So from 4 becomes 3. And we managed to defeat the first guy. It's great. It's victory for the both of them. For defeating the leader, boop, you get some loot. So what happens over here? You regain all your special attacks. So she's back up to 5, where she is. And Mombatuk, because he's also engaged in heroic combat, he gets back all his special, so 6 as well. So that's her third action that she's done. So that's pretty good. And at the same time, you get to draw 1 strategy card. So I'm going to draw randomly 1 strategy card. Ooh, Wings of Bugang. It's pretty good. Okay, so that's gone. So for her fourth action, which she still has, she can either attack this little fella, or she can use one of her other special ability to heal another character. So to heal another character is very, it's almost as you say, it's similar as using this card on yourself, but you're using it on another character. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use her to heal a Mombatuk. So I'm going to roll dice. And she rolls a 3. So using the dice matrix, a roll of 3 means she, and then you look at the shield component. So if you get 2 shields, mean you heal the character twice. So Mombatuk gets back all his health, back to 6. So that's how you heal another allied character in the same phase. So that's her turn done. So she's gonna draw 2 warrior cards. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, she has too many cards now. So I'll discard 1 card. I'll get rid of the barang. And we're gonna advance the tracker. TU5. Southern Tower again. It just was in the Southern Tower. TM5. Ooh, where's TM5? Okay. Now, about drawing units here. We have a maximum of 25 Biawak units.
No, it's the bad number.
Yep, it's a bad number. Okay. Now if we ran out of Biawak models, let's just say for example, we're going to stop the game here. I'm just going to tell you what happens in some certain aspects. If let's say we draw TU2 and then we draw TU3, okay, and we have got no more models. That means we are missing 2 models. What you do is you move the dread tracker 1, 2. So you must always, you and your friends or your allies, have to fight and remove as many Biawaks as you can. If you just leave them there, they're just gonna overrun. So if that tracker reach that skeleton there, that's the end of the game. There is actually a rule here. If you defeat the Biawak leader, you can remove 1 from the despair tracker. Meaning you can push it back 1 time, which we could have done when we defeated that guy. So now the next objective is to kill these other 2 guys. Now if you notice, there are 3 attack symbols here. Now the first Biawak leader that we fought was strength 3. If we were to engage any of the second one, that guy will be strength 4, means he'll make 4 attacks, and the last person standing will actually power up to 5 attacks. So yeah, so having a lot of these warrior cards is actually pretty useful. That you can also play these strategy cards where you can burn cards. Like these are not action cards, you can play anytime. Like this one, you coordinate freedom fighters. You can play that, discard that, just remove 3 Biawaks from the pile, or you can, let's say you finish up, you can actually use this and transport your entire crew. You carry any warrior, only 1 person, sorry, or yourself, you discard that, and then you put it over there to do final combat, something like that. And Swift works the same way. Instead of making one move as 1 action, you discard this and you make 1, 2. That's 1 action. And defend, well, you just read the fluff here. You just add to your total your defend roll. So use that anytime. Healing is like what Sumina did previously. You just have to roll 1 dice. If it says 1, or if it's 2, you roll 2 dice and you use the defend symbol and you will heal. Okay, so I think that's basically the gist of the game. I hope you guys will be able to play this game from my ramblings over here. Again, this is a prototype. I think I'm not sure if I'm gonna do any more on this game, because it's just for fun. And it just helps me make stories on more stories about what Mombatuk goes through in his life with his friends, and hopefully make a interesting epic journey of his life as a hero. Again, thank you again for listening, for watching this video. This is inspired board game called Mombatuk and the Biawak invasion. If you like this video, of course, give me a thumbs up. If you like this content, buy me a coffee so I can do more crazy stuff like this or more games. And of course, the links to the PDF and the games, or all my other games, will be in the description below. So check them out. So until next video, what are you waiting for? Go play.